she's my alibi.
Let's dive more into the actual software of each one of these pieces of hardware, and then we'll go about comparing and contrasting a few other things next. So now let's quickly go through all of the different operating systems and recommended power bands that we're going to be able to play up to on here. Starting off with the Miyoo Flip V2, with all the hardware in check, this one will be able to play up to the Nintendo DS and N64 comfortably, while anything else 16:9 just doesn't really fit this screen size. So that's where I'd keep this, and this is also a Linux-based emulator. Moving on to the R36S. This is another Linux-based handheld that is running RetroArch. This has some pretty great overlays and very basic functionality, which is kind of what you want in a price point device like this. It's very cheap, has plenty of fast forward, rewind, and save states built right in addition to being super cheap. This thing being $35 before shipping is just pretty cool, and comes in a slew of different colors. If you haven't tried emulation before, this is one I'd pretty highly recommend because you can't really beat the price. Now moving over to the Neo Pocket Micro, this one is running Android, meaning you're going to have the slew of Android games you can play on this device, in addition to being able to play up to the GameCube and PS2 era of things, with the PS2 being hit or miss on some of the games. The GameCube ran pretty well on this device, but it's not what I'd recommend unless you're playing specifically with the D-pad. Where this thing shines is games that are like Game Boy Advance games. So you're looking for like a boxy pixel style of art, in addition to being able to use the D-pad as the control scheme. I recommend the Turnip Boy games on Android. They really are a good fit for this device. Moving over to Powkitty's litany of devices that have been coming out, the X35H is a Linux-based device that the overlays and software are just okay. They get everything done, and I don't really have any issues with them, but when compared to something from like Ambernick, it doesn't feel quite as polished. This will be playing up to the Nintendo DS and N64 era of things. The N64 is a little hit or miss.